Hello students, all is well. Welcome to our science class. Today we are going to start our new chapter. Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why running makes us breathe faster? To find the answer of this question, it is necessary to understand why we breathe. And breathing is a part of respiration. So today we are going to start our new chapter, that is respiration in organism. Chapter number 10, respiration in organisms. Students, you know that cell is a basic structural and functional unit of an organism. This cell has to perform many different activities like nutrition, excretion, reproduction, respiration. Even when we are sleeping, eating, dancing, we need energy. So from where does this energy comes from? Do you remember that your parents always insist you to take your food regularly? Why do they insist? Because the energy we get from food. Food is the source of energy. And if you and this energy is useful for doing any work like study, any work you can do. So in every organism, food is necessary to get energy. The food has stored energy and this energy is released during respiration. Respiration means breathing. When we breathe air with, that is rich in oxygen, and when we breathe air out, the air is rich in carbon dioxide. So when we take oxygen in our body through nostrils, this oxygen reaches to all the parts of the body, and from the body it is transported, from the body parts it is transported to the cells. In the cells, this oxygen helps to break down the food and the energy is released. This process occurs in the cell, so this is called as cellular respiration. The process of breakdown of food and release energy in the cell is called as cellular respiration. This process occurs in presence of oxygen. Suppose there is a food which is in form of glucose. Breakdown of glucose in presence of oxygen. Then we get carbon dioxide, water and energy. This is called as aerobic respiration because it occurs in presence of oxygen. So this is called as aerobic respiration. Cell even respires anaerobically, means in absence of oxygen. That respiration is called as anaerobic respiration. You know some organisms like yeast, they can live, they can survive in absence of oxygen also. So in such types of cells, the breakdown of food takes place, which is in terms of glucose, it takes place in absence of oxygen. Then alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy is formed. This is called as anaerobic respiration because it is in absence of oxygen, and such organisms are called as anaerobics like yeast. But not only yeast, anaerobic respiration occurs. Even our muscle cells can respire anaerobically, but only for a short time. When there is heavy exercise or cycling or running, when energy demand is high but the oxygen supply is low, so breakdown of food is not possible and energy is not released. At that time, to overcome come on the deficiency of oxygen, our cells has to respire anaerobically. Suppose there is a food like glucose which is present in muscle cell. It breaks down in absence of oxygen. Then lactic acid and energy. We get lactic acid and energy after breakdown of glucose in muscle cells. Sometimes you feel cramp after heavy exercise. Do you know why does this cramp occur? Because of accumulation of lactic acid in the muscle cells. This lactic acid causes muscle cramp, and we get relief from muscle cramp after hot water bath or after massage, because this massage or hot water bath improves the blood circulation, and as blood circulation improves, the oxygen reaches to each cell of the body part, and this oxygen helps to complete breakdown of lactic acid into carbon dioxide and get energy. So students, hope you understood this topic. Now our next topic is breathing. To our next topic, that is breathing. You know that we cannot survive for long without breathing. Breathing means taking in air rich in oxygen and giving out air which is rich in carbon dioxide with the help of respiratory organs. The taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation, and giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide is known as exhalation. It is a continuous process which goes on all the time and throughout the life of an organism. Now we will see what is breathing rate. The number of times a person breathes in a minute is termed as breathing rate. A breath means one inhalation and one exhalation. When you release your breath after holding it for some time, you have to breathe heavily. It happens because the level of carbon dioxide starts to increase in our blood while we hold our breath. And when we actually start breathing, the demand for oxygen increases in our body, due to which we breathe heavily. It later becomes normal. Also, our breathing rate changes under different conditions like running fast, dancing or cycling and so on. Whenever we need extra energy, we breathe faster. As a result, more oxygen is supplied to our cells. It speeds up the breakdown of food and more energy is released. As it speeds up the breakdown of food, we feel hungry after a physical activity. Have you experienced this? Okay students, hope you understood the topic breathing. We'll meet in the next session with new topic, that is how do we breathe. Goodbye, take care and stay safe.